Like,
Yeah, how's it going, man?
probably a week since we've done one of these live streams, and it's been, I don't know, a couple of months since I think we had our chat, Jacob, right?
Yeah. I think it was April, so yeah, 3-4 months ago.
Yeah, time flies. So anyway, for those who haven't tuned into this little show segment that we're doing, this is called the 30 Days of Stoke, where we are doing 30 brands in 30 days. It's not really 30 brands because we skip a lot of days and weekends, and I'm gone all the time. But anyway, we're doing a bunch of logos for our friends and anybody who really wants one. So there's a link down below, should be for you to go ahead and sign up if you want to jump into this. But we're live streaming them every day. So we were supposed to go on at 9, and I had a little Father's Day thing at my kids' preschool. So we're doing it now. It's almost 10:30. So I know, Jacob, you've got a meeting in 35 minutes, so we've got a hard cap.
Yeah, let's roll, man.
Because we're the intention is to keep these keep these at 30 minutes. We never do, but we'll shoot for it this time. So essentially what we're going to do is we're going to spend 10 minutes kind of getting to know Jacob and what he's got going on. I kind of know, but obviously you don't. Haley doesn't.
I don't know.
So this will be kind of like the brand brief. Normally this would be several hour-long meetings to kind of meet with the client, figure out what they're all about. But we're going to squash all that down into 10 minutes. Then we're going to jump to the whiteboard back there, do 10 minutes of sketching. Jacob will be on the line to kind of give us some creative direction and chat while we're sketching up concepts. Then we'll jump over to the computers. Haley and I will both start sketching stuff up in Illustrator and, banging out something, and that'll be another 10 minutes. So it's 2 10-minute creative sessions. So it's really 20 minutes of creative, which is not very long. So yeah, we'll go ahead and jump into it and let Jacob tell us kind of who he is, what he's all about, and kind of give us that brand brief so we can get cranking.
Cool. Sounds good, man. Yeah. So I am a social media manager for a large company, but then also do a lot of stuff on the side, just managing and consulting, helping brands take their social media game to the next level. Was at YouVersion, which is the Bible app. It's been downloaded like 500 million times. It grew their social media to like several million followers. And so had a heart to just help other creators kind of starting in their social media career. So wanted to provide a platform to not just like, I want to highlight other creators that are doing some cool stuff, but also like serve as a resource, as a place to learn and grow. And so I started this podcast called Social Studies, where I interview best-in-class brands and creators that are crushing it on social media. And I really just hope it serves as like a source of inspiration. And if nothing else, it's a lot of fun for me to do. As I just enjoy sitting down with other creators that are building, whether it's just like a small Instagram account for their dog, I don't know, or if it's like a billion-dollar company. It's cool to kind of hear what strategies are working for people, how they're approaching social media growth. So yeah, that's the short version, man.
Okay, so brand is called, the podcast, but the brand is called Social Studies.
Yeah.
Right. And then do you have Haley will kind of write down the brand brief. Cool. So we've got Social Studies. Do you have like a tagline that goes with that?
I should, but this is like all like just me working evenings and weekends trying to figure stuff out. So I recorded like several episodes, but haven't put a ton of effort into. I need to, but I haven't put a ton of effort into brands, like branding, and trying to figure out what that looks like.
Yeah, that's why we're here having this. I don't think anybody comes into this thinking that they're going to get like a fully polished logo in 20 minutes, right? But this is kind of that first brainstorm of like, hey, this could be something that's usable, right? And like, hey, this is what we came up with in 20 minutes. So I think it'll be fun. Do you kind of have a vision of like what you anticipate that looking like?
Originally, like right now, the logo I've got is just like a free icon. It's just like super basic, but it's like it looks like somebody's like unrolling a map. But it's like a minimalist kind of logo. And I don't know. The reason I kind of picked that to begin with is it's just like I wanted this podcast to serve as a roadmap for other creators. It's just like a platform to learn and grow, and kind of helping you get from point A to point B, whatever your point A and point B looks like. Just taking, if you got 1,000 followers, how do you get to 10,000? If you got 10,000, how do you get to 100,000? 100,000, how do you get to 1 million? And just like whatever that looks like for you, but serve as like kind of a map. And so that's not tied to that idea, but that was kind of my initial thought process there.
Do you also help people who used to be at 30,000 and now are at 15,000? Because
I can make a market for that.
I've got an account that's there right now, and it's in one of those forbidden social media industries. So,
okay, I got you.
So go figure. Social media doesn't like things that go bang. So anyway, yeah. So okay, roadmaps, maybe map idea, getting from A to B.
I'd also kind of toyed around with the idea of like a blueprint kind of look. I don't know if there's something there or not. Maybe not, but kind of like I'd originally like that. It was like blue paper, kind of like the blue with like the grid in it. I kind of toyed around with that. Of what would that look like?
Yeah,
but again,
I could see that being like kind of like a faded background of the podcast kind of cover, and then having the logo as an element, maybe your face and your guest's face, and then the title, right? That's kind of the main elements of the kind of layout. So this is funny. This is the third podcast logo that we've done.
Oh yeah, everybody's got.
Nice.
I feel like most of what we've done is podcasts. So the guys at Sweetfish Media are doing a good job of convincing everybody to start podcasts. Like,
yeah, for real, dude.
20 years into the existence of podcasts, I feel like all of a sudden they're like going mainstream and everybody's doing them. So kind of fun there. Okay, we're going to go ahead and switch up cameras. Obviously, cool. You will still be on the line. So we'll turn the volume up a little bit just so we can hear, because we are a little bit further away. So, yeah, we are going to jump in and gotta get another light. Maybe I'll just flip this one around. Oh yeah, that got nice and bright. Why is that? Did that zoom in like just barely? I feel like that wasn't that zoomed in before. I don't know what's going on. My OBS screen is like really weird. It's like cutting a bunch of stuff off. Haley's over there cheating. She's pulling up reference material.
It's big on the screen.
Yeah, gotta get used to talking to that camera instead of over here. Okay, so we are going to
start the time.
Go. Yeah, we got 10 minutes.
Cool.
So we got social studies. Probably no Nazi-looking logos. No.
What I was afraid of is no SS kind of symbols there.
Yeah, so that'll be out.
Yeah.
I decided that I like to start with kind of my go-to 3D stuff, because that's kind of where my brain is conditioned for 13 years to think in 3D. So. Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
So Jacob, if you want to just chat while we're going, I'm looking at the wrong one again. I think focus is off. I think I have manual.
Yeah, I can't see very well.
Focus. Again, I've been out shooting, so
that's better.
Everything's set up to. Yeah. Hopefully that'll fix it. I guess I could turn. Hang on.
I'll pause the time.
Yeah. Put it on F5. Pump a little bit of ISO back into it. In theory, that'll give us a little bit more focus area. So are you thinking I mean, I guess in 20 minutes, really, our main best place to focus is probably just on the the logo mark, right?
Yeah, I think so, and I think I'm just generally a fan of kind of more like minimalist icons, kind of what I drift towards. But like again, I'm not like super tied to anything. I'm um, open to stuff that I mean that's the whole point of this, right? It's like stuff I wouldn't think of, so I'm open.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely two S's can end up looking kind of Nazi-like.
Yeah, try and stay away from that.
Social studies. I think that's a really cool name.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. It's been cool, man. It's been cool to interview. I'm launching August 1 is when the first episode will be published live, but
Okay.
I've started interviewing quite a few people just leading up to it, trying to get a lot in the bank so I don't get behind once we get rolling.
Yeah.
It's been cool just to like talk to people that would never just like they'd charge $1 million for consulting time, but just being able to like say it's a podcast interview and they're down to meet. So it's been cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, podcasts are cool. It seems like there's a lot of people doing them. I had something like profound that I was going to say, and then I forgot. But yeah, I think it's a cool opportunity because like people who wouldn't normally give you the time of day, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, I'll be a guest on your podcast. You know,
Right.
so
Yeah, for sure.
you need to kind of link up with people.
It's been cool to talk to people like across industries. Like I talked to a dude named Dave Adamson, who's like his kind of specialty is social media management in the church world, like evangelical Presbyterian or evangelical Protestant churches, but then there are other people that are like in the supplement industry. They're just like there's like across the board, and it's cool to see like what things are constant from industry to industry, but then how stuff changes too. So it's been a lot of fun.
Is that Nazi looking or no?
You're flirting with it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Not really, but could be.
I was thinking like, so on this one, I was thinking like X marks the spot in the middle, right? And then like link it up with two S's. Social study, the map thing, but yeah, might be too Nazi-like. Dang it! Dang you, Hitler! Not for all of the other.
Right, I was gonna
things.
say he didn't do anything else. He just ruined a symbol. Got 2 minutes.
Oh my gosh, it's so fast. What's the biggest like essence of like if you had to boil out like how to be successful in social media in 2022 into like one sentence, what would it be?
Yeah, I had a cross country coach in high school tell me hard work changes things.
Mhm.
That's just like being consistent, like good quality content, consistently delivered every day. So quality, consistency over time. And I think that his quote, my coach's quote, is kind of fun. Hard work changes things.
Yeah, I should full screen you. I'm gonna full screen you and have you say that again, just because like that was okay. Because this will
Cool.
end up on a recording, and then I can send it to you. So yeah, give us that spiel one more time of like what the
Yeah, I had a cross country coach in high school, Tim Nixon, that told me hard work changes things. And I think that's kind of, if I had to boil down to how to grow on social media, that'd be what I say is hard work changes things. And it's just quality content is the biggest thing, number one. And then, consistently delivered over time for a long time. So hard work changes things. Show up well, and then show up every day for a long time. There's no real shortcut to it.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll send you this recording, and I don't know. You probably have enough content to yourself saying stuff, but
Good, dude. I appreciate it.
that's a good spiel. Oh man, it's time. Holy cow, that's fast. Okay, so Rex went Nazi. That was fun. Haley's got a lot of cool concepts. Okay, so we will. Let's see. What a fun way to do this. Let's get a little dynamic here.
Oh.
Whoa.
Where'd that light go?
Oh, yeah, we need the light. Well, I guess if I just use the camera, we can probably just keep it down.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got some little map logos there.
I do.
Looking stuff. More Nazi looking stuff. S marks the spot type things.
I like that.
Some connectedness. Yeah.
Which one did you just point to?
What's that?
Which one did she just point to?
This one.
Yeah, out of all those I've seen, that's probably my favorite so far.
Okay, and then let's flip it. We've got some
Don't look at that.
social studies with like a little globe there. That's cool.
Nice. Yeah, that's awesome.
We've got 3 heads with 3 books. Very, very social, very study.
Books or map. I mean, if those were like connected, I could see. I could see.
Being like a map.
I could see this kind of and that. Meshing.
Yeah. So
and having them like kind of look like a map. And then if you did that little X across them, like same thing there.
Angle it a little bit better so it looks like they're reading it together.
Something. Yep. So we've got maps. I think that 3D one is kind of cool, where the map goes into the to it. Yep, that one.
Yep, there's like a
Kinda neat
marker.
looking. Yeah.
That's cool.
Cool.
Okay, so I'll zoom out and let Jacob tell us which few he thinks we should riff on the computer.
Dude, I'm like I said, I drift towards minimalist icons, and that S on for me, it's the top right. Yeah, I'm digging that.
Sweet!
Nice.
I never win. Okay, well we'll go jump over to the computer. We'll kind of take what we've tried here, and we might try new things on the computer, but you'll be able to see both our screens as we're riffing.
Cool. Yeah.
We'll kind of go to the next segment. So
All right.
let's roll. And we're back. So Haley's gonna jump on
Sweet.
with her computer, and I gotta fire up Illustrator somewhere. Where's Illustrator? No. My Illustrator's been weird lately. It's like the latest update, like it's just like the window doesn't act normal and it's all funky. So,
Dude, I'm still rocking like it's like a old Dell laptop, and so I fire it up, and it sounds like my computer is about to take off.
that's awesome. All right. So we'll bring Haley in. And if I share my screen, got mine. It's pretty close. She's already making progress. She's cheating. Let's go that one. We'll put Jacob over here. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And
You've already got stuff going
Oh,
on over there,
okay.
cheater. Okay, I'm just kidding. Do you have a font picked out that you've already kind of been using, or
I don't.
up for grabs? You going for like super professional vibe, or cutesy vibe, or goofy vibe, or
Yeah, I'm not cute, so.
hey
don't know.
guys, welcome to social studies.
Probably, yeah. It's just like something like approachable, that's has that kind of feel to it, I guess.
It's got thin and extra light. That's fun. A lot of times when we're doing we'll kind of develop a logo mark first, right? And then when we go to do the word mark, it's like you just come in here and you just like start scrolling through all the fonts, and, see the font that like speaks to you. Because once you kind of have that icon developed, generally you can find fonts that kind of match or make sense with the direction you're headed, Somebody's calling me. Pete's calling me. All else fails, Helvetica.
There you go. That's a winner.
Helvetica's always a good one to start with. Have you done colors at all yet?
Yeah, I've got this kind of dark blue that I've been using. But again, you're gonna hear this a lot. I'm not tied to it, It's just like, but yeah, dark blue, like a deep navy blue, is kind of what I've been using.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's kind of like leans into the blueprint a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's probably where I started with that.
Yeah. Don't want one that looks like a house. We'll steal an image from Palantir. There could good company to rob from.
Nice. All right, my battery's dying. Let me grab a charger real quick.
Yeah, you're good. That does not look good once I get it in here. That one.
The concept's cool, man.
What's that?
I said the concept's cool.
Yeah, I think so. I think with a little bit of work, it would.
Yeah.
But that's not the name of the game. The name of the game is to get one while we're on. While we're on. Hurry.
Well, you got 6 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
No, I've got 2.5 minutes.
2.5 minutes.
Oh, dang.
He's got 6 minutes before his meeting is what he's saying. Social. What was that? keyboard always switches to Russian. Apparently some shortcut that I hit all the time by accident or something. Just like defaults to Russian. Using these little icons can kind of give you a lot of like fun stuff to play with too. Like X's and O's kind of look cool. That's just like little,
right.
Icons splashed around stuff.
Do you follow Alan Peters on Instagram? He's a graphic designer that he does like a lot of like fun like remakes of big brands, but that's one thing he always includes is like patterns. And I feel like those, like what it would look like if you put those X's and O's together and like laid them out, across the grid. And so I feel like that's like the X's and O's could really lend itself well to that kind of that cool pattern across stuff.
Yeah, let me just show you real quick. So new from template in my like carousel template. I kind of have all these predetermined
nice
pluses and minuses and arrows and stuff that I add in to kind of like just add some flavor. It's kind of like that urban, urban style.
Right, that's cool. I feel like maybe if the S was taller and there was space between the end and the curve to fit those icons there.
Yeah, it's just like not a good, in my like 10 seconds of looking for a font, that was just like not the right one to go with, right? Yeah, something like that.
Gives a lot of room to kind of play around with stuff, and that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, something. I almost think like here, I'll just draw something real quick, but like something that like is more like that and just kind of like leaves a spot for it,
right?
Like right in between, where it ends, and this line like right in the middle, and then right in the middle there. So with a little playing, it takes probably 20 minutes to just like look at all the right fonts, but I think that's a cool concept, right? Because it kind of takes them from the beginning of where they're at right here, takes them through the journey of working with Jacob, and then they end on their goal,
Yeah, that's cool.
Almost like there might be a way to like kind of make a little infinity symbol out of it.
Yeah, I see that.
Show that like once you get here, it's not over, right? Like
you're always
start back and reevaluate and kind of re-go through it. So I think, I definitely did not end up with anything usable.
No, that's good, dude. That's like you said, nobody expects a full branding, out of that. That's an awesome starting point, dude. I love it.
Yeah. So Haley ended up with things that were more usable.
Haley's look awesome too. Those are some sweet concepts.
This is the first time that I haven't ended up with like this is like semi-finished.
Yeah.
I know. I don't know.
10 minutes in. I mean, at least you've got some stuff that's like
that needs to be more around.
Done.
Like, I don't have to do it.
Anyway, I know you got to bounce. So
dude, thank you. You guys rock. This is awesome.
Fun little crash course. Yeah.
This is super cool ideas.
For sure, man.
Awesome.
Good catching up with you, man.
Yeah, likewise.
Sorry we were late, but it's always fun to jump into these. So again, 30 days of Stoke. And it'll probably be going forever, but this month is logos, so next month might be something else. So
sweet. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much.
All right, man. It's good to chat.
Awesome.
Good to see you. Yep, we'll see you around.